All right, everybody. So I totally admit that I'm only up because I wanted to watch The Matrix Resurrections, and yeah, it started streaming at about 1 a.m. this morning my time. So ended about an hour ago, and thought I'd go online and check to see how things were beyond the fact that I miss film grain. This movie was obviously shot something in like 4K or 8K, and they just kept everything that way. They didn't add film grain, and it's just too sharp for me. I don't know. I'd love to hear your guys' opinions on this, but yeah, it was too sharp for me. Anyway, forgetting that, I happened to notice that the ETL is once again behind, pending transactions behind. So, as it says, monitoring, ETL is currently rebuilding a cache and is behind the blockchain. After about 40 minutes, blocks will start to move again on the API in Explorer/apps. This issue does not affect the blockchain. Um, Love the grammar, but beyond that, it does affect our rewards. That's what's frustrating me. I went and I checked my rewards, and flatline, 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 already was flatlined, flatline, already was flatlined, and flatlined once again. So very frustrating. I know many people complain right now that since POC V11, you've seen a lot of flatlining, possibly once again because of the ETL. And we can look at past incidents, see it over and over again for the last week or so. And yes, very frustrating. More so frustrating because you are not making rewards, and you want to make rewards, and you want to go fight with somebody about this to say, fix this problem. But when we look at terms of service, well, hey, look, all capital letters, limitation of liability. Helium shall not be liable to customer or any third party for special, punitive, exemplary, or consequential damages or lost profits, however arising, including their negligence, arising out of or in connection with this agreement, even if Helium has been advised of the possibility of such damages, and for damages arising out of or in connection with this agreement in the aggregate in excess of the fees paid or payable by customer pursuant to this agreement. Wow. And it's in all capitals too. A lot of legal jargon that I cannot speak to. But I really obviously want to know why it's in capitals, and maybe that's just because it is way early in the morning and I should not be awake. That said, I had to go check things under announcements here to see if there was any information out this, and there wasn't. But as I'm scrolling backwards, I happened to see this, and I thought it was funny. What's new? Earning chart now displays earnings based on the last completed day in UTC time. Missing your daily earnings? Just hover over the 7-day chart to see how much you've mined each day. Compare your hotspot's earnings with the network's average hotspot earnings. Sounds great, doesn't it? Except when they did this, they took away your ability to see if you've been flatlined. And maybe they did that because they knew you were getting flatlined a lot and they wanted to hide it. That's nice of them. Thank you, Coco. But Coco did say that we've heard your feedback loud and clear. The 24-hour chart was extremely helpful in diagnosing outages or hotspot-specific issues. Give us a few hours so we can add it back. So yes, they did add it back. Then they mentioned other API issues that were happening, which probably due to ETL. And then they also mentioned, hey, before they went into cold brew on the blockchain, a straw poll voting, which is just a temperature check, for HIP 40. Straw poll voting. I wasn't really sure what they mean by straw poll. I guess just thumbs up, thumbs down right here. Yeah, thumbs up, thumbs down. They wanted to know, do people like the idea of having a validator deny list? Interesting. Might as well look into this, guys. I'm going to look into it right now. So the validator deny list. All right. So summary and motivation. While the situation with regards to proof of coverage gaming has improved and additional enhancements are intended, we need a backstop prevention mechanism that allows us to quickly allow the network to grow and mitigate obvious gaming and spoofing situations as they materialize. Well, I'm not in disagreement. How about something that allows you to grow the network quickly without taking away our rewards? Nobody likes to be flatlined, and maybe that would be something we should vote on. Let's see, what are they going to do? They're going to create a committee. A new board will be selected under the Dewey Banner working title Proof of Coverage Committee. How about a rewards committee? One that makes sure that we're actually getting rewards. That would be great instead of a committee for this. But hey, sure, let's do this too. Known committee members with demonstrated experience in the following areas: POC mechanisms, cybersecurity, on-chain analysts, and gateway development, as well as publicly trusted community members to secure openness, will be chosen to form the committee and vote on the action. All right, can I be in it? What do you guys say? Can you guys vote me in? I don't know this selected under the Dewey Banner. What does that mean? How do we vote people in, or is this just a bunch of people that we don't know that selects a committee? That sounds like communism to me. And I'm just saying that because I lived in Vietnam, where many committees were selected by the People's Party, yeah, they weren't really picked out by the people. I'm gonna tell you that. Okay. Well, I don't know how I feel about all this, but I would love people to vote. So please do. I'm just reading what people are saying here. Interesting stuff. I'm sorry, this guy. People are already posting ones that they have complaint about. Let me see what this is. Zany amber giraffe located in China. Whoa. Now this is interesting to me. Is there just something up here with the way they're doing this? Why are the squares so far away from each other? Is that normal? They're not here. It's like the fields in the Matrix, they're perfectly aligned. Okay, I get that. Well, in this case, yes, absolutely. Look, I get it. If people are not using the network properly, they are just literally have all of these Helium hotspots in some warehouse somewhere, and they fake their locations here, but they all basically witness each other, then that's a problem. That's not helping in terms of proof of coverage. But if somebody's complaining because somebody is, 100 meters to the left of their house, I think that's a ridiculous reason. So I gotta wonder here. I'm sick of people who have this weird mentality of how things have to operate, that they have to be within 1 meter of exactly where the hotspot is located in their house, things like that. It's just silly to me. Some of us don't want people to know where we live. We don't put the Helium hotspot on our roof for a reason. We'd like to maintain some type of anonymity, and definitely something like hotspotty that shows your exact location doesn't really help. I mean, the squares, the hexes were easier for that. But anyway, either way, vote. I see so far, Hell SWAT and Wallop and Bad News Baron have already voted thumbs up. Some thumbs down by Yanush and Submorph and McWolf. I'm going to put a thumbs down too. And I'm going to tell you why I put a thumbs down. Because I don't like committees. Committees, to me, are not impartial. A bunch of people get together, decide the fate of people. Doesn't make any sense to me. And partially, I'm coming back to this Matrix movie. But rated R, the MPAA, the people who decide the what something is rated, again, anonymous committee out there that makes decisions that make the fate of a movie, whether it's going to be able to be shown to everybody or just a certain group of people. It bothers me. It really does. Okay, enough said. Guys, I hope by the time I wake up, because I'm going to bed right now, this problem is fixed and we are not flatlined anymore. Let's see, what's my activity? What do we got here? 4 hours ago. Okay. 4 hours ago I had a beacon. So, yeah. With that being said, I can't say happy mining to you, so I'm just going to say get some sleep, because I'm going to too. Take care.